happened? And what I'm gonna talk about today, I'm gonna talk about communication. How communication is so important when it comes to getting your message across, respecting other people's message. You gotta realize that what you have to say and what you feel is never the most important thing in the room. Even if you're in a room by yourself, that shit still ain't the most important thing in the world. You gotta be able to balance out how you receive and how you give information. Like, you can't just talk and think like your message is going to be effectively received, or you're not going to be able to tune people out. You know, like over the past weekend, I just seen 3 situations that really just boiled down to just ineffective communication, and it's just unfortunate. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta be able to like appreciate how the other person feels. And I ain't looking down on no mountain for nobody, because I was like this. Like, a lot of times I ain't really care about what nobody had to say. I just was worried about what was on my mind and how important that was. And I think that a lot of times it comes from, you know, not speaking up a lot of times, or it can come from having things on your mind but being scared to say them, scared to express them, or it can come off from, you know, being cut off a lot in conversations, and you kind of just retreat and keep it inside, you dig? But, you know, as we grow, we realize that, you know, of course, yeah, nobody's perfect, but in the same sense, you know, you just gotta be able to understand the landscape you in, and understand that shit ain't smooth all the time. Like, everybody not gonna be able to hear you the way you think you should be heard. And then on top of that, when it comes to how you communicate, you can't yell, you can't be using run-on sentences. Let me make sure. Yeah, you can't yell, you can't be using like run-on sentences, you can't be on some shit to where it's like, you know, you wanna cuss somebody out and say all this demeaning, derogatory shit, that think your point's gonna come across, because it won't. It definitely won't. You know what I mean? And, you know, I just feel like, you know, if you got a problem, if you got something that's of issue, sometimes you either got to bring it to people, or let it happen. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when we approach people about ways we feel, you know, sometimes people become defensive, and people start to develop, you know, ways to kind of avoid what you're saying, or not really disregard what you're saying because they defensive. Like, certain people don't know how to be confronted about their feelings or about things they've done. I used to be one of them. Like, there was a time where if you tried to confront me about something, I would spin that shit back when you're punk ass, or I would just like ignore it, or just, you know, give some lame ass reason to why, you know, to why I did whatever, but not even really effectively say, yo, nah, I was doing this, I was bugging, my bad on that. It is what it is. But, you know, sooner or later, like, we're going to have to communicate, because there's so much bullshit going on in the world. Fuck the world. So much bullshit going on in our streets and in our city, because people don't know how to communicate, because a lot of us are just so reactive. And, you know, like, instead of sometimes calming down, speaking how we feel, or just walking away, a lot of us picking up guns, a lot of